Hey there, it's Vince, man with a fork. Today we're going to be making probably the most famous Filipino dish out there. That's right, we're making chicken adobo. Sumptuous, garlicky, peppery. And we're going to take a non-traditional route here. We're going to make them into sliders. That's right. And we're going to make some fresh pickles along the way. My mouth is watering thinking about it. I better start right now. Right here on Man with a Fork. Everywhere around the world where Spain had had a chance to, set foot, right? You have some form of adobo. Adobo itself just means it's marinated. It's in some kind of dressing. What's interesting about Filipino-style adobo is that there was a culture built around cooking with something the tart, an acid, even before the Spanish came over to the islands. And when they came aboard or came along, that also took on the name of adobo. But it is quite unique. The magic of a chicken adobo Filipino style is how you can get all of these flavors out of just a few simple ingredients, right? The first one being garlic. So I'm taking a whole garlic here. Now, the best thing when you're working with a mortar and pestle is that you can just pull out the garlic skins as they come off. Now, I like to end up with a little bit of a rough mash here. You don't have to pound it super fine or anything like that. We've got our garlic all mashed up, and that's something we're just going to set off to the side. So I was at the store today and I found these beautiful Persian-style cucumbers. We're going to use that as the base of our fresh pickle, making thin slices. We're going to do this, very quickly, right? We're not going to give it a lot of time to really pickle, so to speak. So it's important to get really thin slices so that you'll give the quick cure. We're going to salt that a little bit. Again, we're going to be putting it into a quick pickling solution soon enough, but I want to see if we can draw just a little extra bit of that moisture while we're putting together our quick pickle brine. While that's going, we're going to add some white vinegar. We want just enough to cover the cucumbers. Get some brown sugar, put that in there. Give that a bit of a whisk, give it a bit of a taste. I'm trying to match up the flavor profiles here, so I'm going to put in a lot of fresh cracked black pepper. Make sure we season that with some salt. I'm going to get some of that garlic, add that in there as well. Give it a little bit more of a bite, and then we're going to scoop up our cucumbers. We're going to add some red pepper flakes. Give it a toss. We'll give that another taste. That is fantastic stuff. So that's it. Our fresh pickles are just bathing in their little dressing. They're ready to start chilling in the freezer for a few minutes. All right, now it's time to get to our main attraction. Let's start making that chicken adobo. All right, let's start up our stove here. Let's bring that to a nice medium heat. I'm going to add just a little bit of vegetable oil. I want to add a little bit of salt at the bottom here. Start seasoning it right away. Start adding our garlic. Get that sizzle going. So I want to get a little bit of color on the garlic, but I don't want to burn them. That's not a good flavor. Then we're going to add a little bit more cooking oil in the center of the pan here. Control the flame. Lay down our chicken pieces. Again, a little bit more salt in the middle, like that. I'm doing skin on, so we're going to go skin side down. And again, I don't want to burn the garlic. I want to make sure everything keeps on moving. Flip it over. Get that to tighten up a little bit. We're not really trying to brown the chicken so much, but we are trying to coax as much flavor out of that. Again, we're working with medium heat here. So now would be a good time to start introducing some black pepper. And I like a lot of black pepper. Flip it over, cool side down, warm side up, more black pepper. And we cool it off with a little bit of white vinegar. Just enough to start that steaming now. We're going to get some light soy, some Filipino-style soy sauce. Give it some more umami flavor. Make it all savory. You know, chicken always, when it's cooking down like this, could benefit from some aromatics. So we're going to add some bay leaf here. And what the heck, how about a little bit more fresh cracked black pepper. It's starting to simmer in there. That's really it, guys. You know, we're just gonna let it do its thing. Put a lid over it. Give it a little bit of a gap over there because you want some of the steam to come out. Just a crack. So I'm gonna knock back the medium heat now to a slow simmer. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Reduce, just concentrate, get all tender, and just infuse with flavor over there. All right, the moment we've been waiting for, it's time to put together this slider. I'm gonna start by taking our jalapeno and we're gonna cut super thin slices. The reason I didn't put this in with the pickles is we wanted to make sure that you could adjust for the amount of heat that people can handle. So I'm trying to go in there super duper thin. I'm gonna go and give this jalapeno a taste test. See what we're dealing with. It's a little bit on the milder side. It's got that nice pepper flavor. Just a little bit of back heat. Oh, this is gonna be good. Now we can make these sliders with, you know, little mini burger buns or what else really works well? Those Hawaiian rolls. Hawaiian rolls work really well with this. Just give them a nice little toast. But for the truly authentic experience, I'm gonna use a Filipino bread called pandesal. Yeah, this bread is a traditional breakfast item. You know, actually you'll find it all over the Philippines being eaten all throughout the day. And this is the perfect complement for this dish. I'm gonna cut it in half and we'll start toasting a few. All right, let's get this sliced right in the middle. Let's toast these bad boys.
A few moments later.
All right, so there is our chicken and it's perfectly cooked all the way through. It is fork tender, looks super juicy. I tell you, it smells absolutely fantastic. I smell that garlic. I smell, you know, the chicken just roasting in its own juices over here. Roll that, just gently fold the chicken in the remaining pan juices and just give everything an extra kick of flavor. Let's look at our toasted pandesal, right? Light, crusty exterior, super soft in the middle. Start off with a little mayonnaise base. Get that going there. A little bit of mayo there. And now, let's get our chicken. Get another juicy piece right here. All right, maybe this is a little tall for a slider, but this is the way I like it. Oh yeah, just pile it on like that. So I pulled out the fresh pickles. These pickles are going to add a brightness to this dish. So feel free to pile them on. And finally, let's put on some jalapeno slices. Again, adjust it depending on the heat of the jalapeno. You want a little bit of a bite, but not too much. You want to tickle the senses. You want that freshness from the fresh cut jalapeno. I'm gonna put a little mayo on the tops as well, and that'll hold it all in. All right, everything is now put together. I think it's time to eat. All right, it's time to, try these guys out. Let's see, I'm gonna pour myself some something refreshing here. And take a peek at this. See the chicken, that crispy bread, all that just looking so juicy. Those pickles just look, I gotta try them right now. Here we go. You hear that cucumber? That is perfectly seasoned. Crisp, cool. And that chicken. Juicy. Flavorful. I'm feeling a little bit of the jalapeno now. Those pickles are just so refreshing. They cut just through that fat. The flavors just come all the way through. That mayo, just that touch of mayo brings just a little bit of needed creamy texture. I'm feeling just a little hit of that vinegar that's roasted down and just drawn out all the flavors from the chicken. This is just one of my favorite things ever. Wow. So satisfying. This is one of my favorite sandwiches ever. And I think it's going to be one of your favorites too. Man, if you like this, make sure you hit like down there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Spread the word, spread the love, spread the good food. I'm Vince, Man with a Fork. I'll see you next time. One of my favorite sandwiches ever. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, stomach.
Jalapeño.
Mmm.